Where the devil are we? I'm Matt, and we've got a bit more Nuke's top 5. More ghosts. Are they going to be scary? Are they going to be obvious fakes? I mean, you could probably spot an obvious fake, but these days, maybe not so much. Let's take a look.
The top 5 ghosts and haunted places caught on camera. The Old Taylor Memorial Hospital. The Taylor Memorial Hospital was built in 1937, and at the time it was the only hospital serving much of southern Georgia.
I know it's only just started, but you know what gets me is there's so much demand for housing nowadays. The world's population is getting bigger, and then you've got massive buildings like this that have just sat abandoned for years and years on the land. It seems like a massive waste.
The hospital treated hundreds of thousands of people, and it was the final destination for many deathly ill patients. Throughout the hospital's history, there were many reports of people hearing mysterious voices in abandoned hallways, strange unexplained shadows, and even objects moving on their own. The Old Taylor Memorial Hospital was closed in 1977 and left abandoned.
You know what I mean? It's like 77. You're telling me that you couldn't do anything with either the building or the land in that time. Maybe whoever owns it hasn't got any money, but you'd then flog it, wouldn't you? Rather than just leaving it sat there doing nothing.
At one point, a development company purchased the building with plans to turn it into a suite of offices, but construction was mysteriously halted. Rumor has it that the construction company experienced so many spooky paranormal events that workers refused to continue the project.
That's bollocks. You're telling me a construction company says to the staff, right, okay, we're gonna turn this into an office block, and they go, right, we've seen shadows. It's like, no. You want your pay packet, get back in there, sort it out.
When the television show Ghost Stalkers filmed in the haunted building, they caught what may be the first full-body apparition of a ghost caught on camera.
Did you see it?
Who the hell is that?
Replays show what seems to be a solid figure walking by the incinerator room. The check-in camera has captured something shocking.
To be fair, it does look like somebody walking past. How tall are they? Because if you look where the arse is, not the first thing I noticed, but if you look at it, it looks like the head's going to go through the ceiling.
It seems to be headed right for Chad, and I have no way to warn him.
To be fair, when it was zoomed out, you think, it looks pretty genuine. But when it's zoomed in, it looks a little bit iffy.
The strange figure was dubbed the Tall Man by online fans of
I don't know.
Amityville Horror.
Maybe.
Amityville Horror House in Suffolk County, New York may be the most famous haunted house in the world. It was the subject of a popular bestseller and an endless stream of Hollywood horror films. The house was the site of a horrible crime in 1974 when Ronald DeFeo murdered his entire family as they slept, claiming that he was possessed by an evil spirit that lived in the house.
Wasn't that debunked? Turned out to be bollocks that is tried to use the I was possessed defense, which didn't work. I'm sure Wi-Fi has covered that, you know.
The next year, the house was purchased by the Lutz family, but they abandoned the home after living there only 28 days, claiming that they were being violently assaulted by ghosts or demons. They said that they had heard loud footsteps and screams in the house, and that they were punched and scratched by unseen spirits. Their young daughter, Missy Lutz, told her parents that she had made a friend in the house that they couldn't see, a shape-shifting spirit that she called Jody. She claimed that Jody often appeared to her as either a young boy around her age or as a large pig with glowing red eyes.
Jesus. I mean, you'd be getting kid therapy if that were the case, wouldn't you?
After the Lutz family abandoned the house, a team of parapsychologists and reporters from the local TV station conducted an investigation. A camera on an automatic timer was set up on the second floor. It snapped photos every few minutes. The investigators were shocked when they saw the pictures. One photo
Okay, I think I know this one.
showed a small boy peering out of what had been young Missy Lutt's bedroom. There were no children in the house at the time of the photo.
I think that was proven to be false. I think one of the kids belonging to somebody who was visiting the house, or even one of the kids themselves, was in the picture.
When the picture was later shown to the Lutz family, their daughter Missy simply replied, "Oh yeah, that's my friend Jody that I told you about."
I think the Amityville thing has been well and truly debunked.
The Ghosts of Goldfield. The Goldfield Hotel in Nevada opened its doors to guests in 1907. At the time, it was considered one of Nevada's most elegant hotels, serving as accommodation for wealthy travelers. On a darker note,
What is it about looking at old photographs like that where nobody's smiling? And you just think something bad's gonna happen.
it also served as the site of many bizarre deaths, murders, and suicides. The Goldfield Hotel shut its doors in 1945. In what is considered one of the most famous paranormal clips of all time, the cast of Ghost Adventures caught on camera a brick which seemed to fly across the room all on its own.
Okay, we hear you. We hear you, and we don't think that you're a very nice spirit because you're making noises. You're throwing.
You're being very nice. Be nice.
But we have no fear of you. Okay? We have absolutely no fear of you. You want me to go? Is that you? Making all that noise?
Who are you?
This is the room
What room?
we've been talking about.
Is that you making all the noise? Holy oh my god! Holy Stop! Stop! Go!
Is this one I've already seen where he's in the... There's like a white 7-foot figure in a hallway. In the doorway, sorry.
Is that you making all the noise? Holy Holy oh my god! Holy Stop!
How could we run from something that we've been trying to capture for months? There are
Oh, Christ. What gets me, though, is the ghost hunters who are out there. Right, we're not afraid of you. We're not afraid of you. Something random sort of flies across the room. They're there to capture paranormal activity. The first instinct, we're going to do one. We're going to run.
limits beyond our own cognitive control that we cannot withstand no matter how brave you are.
The Goldfield Hotel
I mean, just stick it out.
documentary actually led to Ghost Adventures being picked up by the Travel Channel.
I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced on that one. It's a reaction. Stop, stop, and then start legging it now.
As a regular series. So far, the show has run for 15 seasons and still continues to this day. Winchester Mansion. Sarah Winchester was the millionaire heiress of the Winchester Rifle Company. After the tragic death of her husband and daughter, a grief-stricken Sarah consulted a psychic medium who told her that all of the misery and misfortune that had followed her family was caused by the vengeful spirits of people who had died from being shot by Winchester rifles. The psychic told her that the only way to break the curse was to build a massive house for the ghosts to live in.
Why not? Why not? Just gonna build a massive mansion with about 100 rooms for the ghosts to live in. So leave me alone. Fair enough.
Said that if Sarah ever stopped building the house, she would die too. So in 1884, Sarah Winchester moved to San Jose, California, purchased a 6-room house, and immediately started building onto it. She hired 22 carpenters and kept them working year-round, 24 hours a day. Workers at the house reported many strange occurrences. They would hear disembodied footsteps and voices, and the organ in the house would sometimes play by itself.
I mean, how much money has she got?
Sarah Winchester would draw up new construction plans every night and present them to her construction foreman the next morning. Some of the plans made no sense, with stairs and doors that led nowhere and bizarre rooms inside of other rooms. Sarah believed that these odd designs would confuse the evil ghosts that haunted the house.
So she's obviously suffering from some sort of mental health disorder, but you know what? A job's a job.
For the same reason, she slept in a different bedroom every night. Construction on the Winchester Mansion continued until Sarah's death on September 4th, 1922. By then, the 7-story house consisted of 161 rooms, with 10,000 windows, 2,000 doors, 47 fireplaces, and 9 kitchens.
10,000 windows. Jesus.
The creepy Winchester Mansion is now a museum. This footage of a chandelier swaying on its own was captured by a night manager at the house.
I mean, it's not hard to rig that, to be honest. You could have it sort of on a gimbal from the roof where it just sort of like a little swinging mechanism. Because if you look at the room itself, the way it's set up to look spooky. Yeah. Could be movement upstairs, could be wind.
At the time of the clip, a tour group was viewing the ballroom. The chandelier in that room was swinging as well.
And the fact that it's, you know, a tour group, it's not hard to have some sort of mechanism for that in the roof. There'll just be some sort of swinging mechanism.
The haunted Holmesburg Prison. Pennsylvania's Holmesburg Prison was constructed in 1895, and over its 100-year history, it housed some of the most brutal and violent criminals in the world. Riots,
Sounds like Britain.
beatings, and murder were a regular occurrence amongst the inmate population.
Sounds like Britain.
There was also rampant prisoner abuse and torture carried out by prison guards. But it gets even worse. Beginning in 1951, Holmesburg prison inmates were used by the US government and drug companies for the testing of dangerous chemicals and radiation on human skin.
There's nothing the governments won't do to you.
A history like that, it's not surprising that many believe that Holmesburg Prison is haunted by the ghosts of former prisoners. The TV show Ghost Stalkers filmed an episode in the abandoned prison, and host Chad Lindberg was quite shaken up by repeated strange noises.
If this is a portal to hell, slam a door!
Okay.
You can cross over!
Totally.
Oh, good Jesus, no. Oh. What's this? Star Trek Academy? Got about as much manliness as Star Trek Academy in this.
Holy crap.
Upon review, it is clear that the cameras also picked up the sound of a cell door slamming shut.
You can cross over!
Struggling with this. I mean, one, fake, obviously. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to give you any kudos. You're sitting there going, you can cross over, slam a door. As soon as it slams a door, which is a little bit too on the nose, he then starts panicking and going well over the top, like some 90s Jim Carrey movie.
I'm officially...
What's he doing this for then, if he's like that?
I'm officially lost my cool.
Well done, Nuke, but yeah. Okay. So the two ghost hunting experts, or that two different videos that we saw with people going ghost hunting, as soon as something happens, the first instinct is we're going to shit ourselves. Man alive. Let me know what you think, but the last one, well over the top. I couldn't even sell it. Now, if you go, shit, but then you stay really quiet because you want to know what's happening. You don't start jumping up and screaming. Ugh, obvious fake. I think it's fake. Someone in the comments tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me, because I've not seen them on any other videos before, so I don't know if that's a recurring theme. I suspect it is. Anyway, let me know what you think. You take care and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.